Hi, welcome back to GP Reactions. I hope you're well. I hope you're having a great week. And as always, thank you for subscribing. So I'm going to be listening to a bit of Slade now. I think I've reacted to one Slade track so far, which was a Beatles cover, Martha My Dear. And this is a track called How Does It Feel? And it was from an album called, I think it's Slade in Flame. And it was around about the 7th of February 1975 that this entered the UK Top 40, and I believe it peaked at number 15. So without further ado, I'm really kind of curious as to see what this one sounds like or looks like. And I think this might be a studio performance, so yeah, let's jump straight into this one.
Slade and How Does It Feel?
So sorry, I'm going to pause it there. And it's really quickly into the song. There's one thing I really kind of love about Slade, and that's their ability to have a really kind of gentle melody, but combine that with this kind of rasping vocal, and to me it's like a really kind of unique sound. I'm going to knock this back a bit because I just wanted to kind of air my thoughts right there and then really, and I didn't really want to break into this song too much, so let's just drop that back a touch.
A new temptation. How does it feel? How does it feel? Right at the start. How does it feel when you are thrown apart? 'Cause many years from now there will be new poison.
Okay, I was really getting into that as well, so it kind of ended quite abruptly for me. But that was Slade. How does it feel? I think the it was introduced by Russell Halsey, who was a talk show host. Um, I, I loved this record. It was had so many different kind of aspects to it. This record did, and it started off with this lovely melodic piano and his rasping vocals, and then there was another kind of harmony that came in. I think it's Dave Hill. I don't really kind of know the names. So it's I'm sure. I think it might be Dave Hill. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I loved his harmonies, and then his really kind of heavy guitar as well kind of came in halfway through. It's a really amazing record, and it's one of those records that I kind of feel I need to kind of go back to and listen to it all over again. Um, I'm not entirely sure what the song was about, but I felt like it was about talking to somebody who's kind of young about what the future might hold. Um, I'll have a quick look in the lyrics, see if that kind of backs up my initial thoughts. So, how does it feel running around, round, round? How does it feel watching from upside down? Because many years from now, there will be new sensations and new temptations. How does it feel? And I think, again, like I think the wisdom of visualizing the future is kind of often lost in the moments that we have when we're younger, and we're no good. We're not really that great at planning. I think when we're in our teens, or early 20s, maybe. How does it feel right at the start? How does it feel when you're thrown apart? Because many years from now, there will be new elations and new frustrations. How does it feel? So it's kind of like a bit of wisdom, really saying that basically, whatever you're doing now, imagine a future, but don't see that future through rose-tinted spectacles. Just kind of say, keep yourself realistic about where that future will land you, and you may have great reward, but you'll also perhaps have great frustrations and sorrow, as is life. Do you know what it's like to be searching in your own time? All your attempting, experimenting, all on a climb. Do you know what it's like to be searching and suddenly find all your illusion, all your confusion left behind? How does it feel turning away? And how does it feel fearing another new day? Because many years from now, there will be newer poisons and new horizons. How does it feel? Yeah, it's a lovely it's a lovely track, really. I'm really kind of glad I listened to this, and the fact that it was actually in the UK top 40 in 1975, it kind of really gives me hope for the fact that I have pre 1976, I kind of have a real lack of knowledge about a lot of music that was quite commercially successful. And the fact that it's reached number 15 kind of really kind of gives me hope to kind of go back. I was probably aware of music back in 1975. I mean, I was 8 years old, and the wireless was always on in the car when we went on holiday. So I must be aware of music back then, but I have real kind of like a memory gap for a lot of the music that was, as I say, very commercially successful. And there's probably some music that really kind of stands out for me. The mid to late 70s and the 80s, for sure, I kind of like pretty hot on the music with that. But pre 1976, it's something I really want to kind of go back in and have a lot more kind of listen to music of that time. So guys, let me know what you think about this track, about this group. Have you any more suggestions for me? Is this song kind of about what I think it's about, or is there another theme that I kind of should have considered or have missed? And perhaps there's a story to it as well. Is it a personal story from the band, or are they talking about like a theme that's about something else that's nothing to do with any member of their actual band? I kind of love to know these questions, the answers to these questions. Always kind of intrigues me to read about people's knowledge on these groups and their tracks. And I read all the comments I can and try and soak in a few of the historical elements of these groups. Knowledge is kind of really useful sometimes. So yeah, till next time, take care of yourselves. Have a great week, and I'll speak to you soon.